Hello all, this is Zimnala. We're continuing our adventures here in Planet Crafter as we continue exploring and organizing. We basically set up a bunch of storage and whatnot in the last little bit, and now we're going to head out into the wilderness and take on another portal. Let's make sure our inventory is good. Grab a water bottle for the road. Grab a couple of explosives. I guess we're gonna have to make more batteries. We were running a little low on those before, but we've got plenty of materials now. It's all caught up in these quartz rods, huh? These rods. Well, we'll fix that. Okay, we're good. We have our batteries now. I'm only going to carry one with me, but we'll probably need another one soon enough, so I made another one. We could also top off our food, our water before we go. Heck, we could even do it with food too. We got a whole farm over here. You never know when you get excited and you don't want to starve to death on the road. Let's see what kind of place we got this time. Oh, right in the middle of a sandfall, huh? Pretty cool. I like all the sandfalls. They make it look quite nice. Found a wreck right off the bat. Nice. Nope, got an access card immediately. Hey, it's a party room. You can't really interact with those. You can build your own, though. What are these made of? Just iron? Yeah, we don't need to worry about that. Countertops are nothing special. What a library is. Just iron. Alright. Nothing new there. Oh, there's an upstairs portion of it too. I think these have, yep, circuits in them. That's something we need. Don't really need the aluminum though. Oh. It's over here. Oh, power station. We could turn the power on. We're not going to be able to carry much more right now, but we'll have to do a second pass. We can drop off this though, so it's not in our inventory. We're not even going to really look at it because we can't carry it. But it's weird that that's all on the other end of this upstairs, like, little portion. Usually it's not like that. Okay. Well, at least that's pretty simple. That's a treasure vault, so yeah. This is the entrance. We're actually... So far we haven't had to take any real turns. Okay. Okay, so we can take a look inside these treasure components. Yep. Nice, lots of circuits. I'd actually prefer not to have to make them. That's the entrance. Just gonna retrace our steps in case there were some doors we didn't see. Okay. So there should be a pretty sizable amount to this wreck that we haven't explored either, because this area seems pretty self-contained so far. I don't really need zeolite. I got a whole farm per zeolite. Okay, so this side's already sorted. Oh, another little upstairs nugget. It's one of these. Okay, anything cool in here? Another treasure in the water. Oh, wrong button. Cozy chairs, what were you? Yeah, I'll take some smart fabric. Sure, we don't have a whole thing worth of that yet. Regular fabric too. Okay. Probably need to drop off again while we're still near the entrance. Did I get twisted? I might have gotten twisted. Okay. There we go. Took one too many turns. That was the pool. Okay, yeah, we didn't go this way. There's another bathroom, you don't have to worry about that. Nope, we have to dismantle it. It looked like there was space, but there just wasn't. There's a treasure room over here. You basically just have to go through 1,000,000 of these to get all the genetic traits. Although a lot of them you have to get from actually petting creatures once they start showing up in the world, so... We're kind of getting a head start on it. at the big table, and I do. A lot of treasure right at the bottom of this area this time. Nope, this end's empty. Okay. Fair enough. So we may have largely sorted this place out. Seems relatively likely. I think this is the corner that we took that we hadn't explored yet. So once we sort this corner out, it'll be all done. Alright, yeah, I didn't want to make a second trip, basically. I think we're good on what this rook had to offer. Cool. Drop that off. That didn't take too much time. Okay. So this was really close to the entrance. There's probably another one. Oh, there's a treasure right here, too, that we didn't see on the first go. Up. Just gonna go back and empty out, and we'll go look for a second little bit of this. One of the neat things is as this stuff actually empties out, it'll sort itself out for us. Alright, we want to actually put some of these crystals in here because we used some of them. That bodes well, we got a whole pocket full of those. Alright, we wanted to check on the crystals. I said it, I didn't really implement it, but you know. We'll we'll get there. We had to do one more trip for the vehicle anyway, so figured I would just do this on the way. So it's just one pink short of being full. Good enough. Okay, so we can actually take this moment and build a few more. Even though I'm not gonna actually like label them, I can see if we have what we need to do this. How much super alloy did you bring up? Gonna have to do something. Wait, was that off by one? Let's double check on that. Yep, it was. Yeah, this is just going to be an ongoing process. Eventually, we'll have a box for every single item, and then it will be Gucci. Yeah, after we actually unload the whole portal. Did I make that too close? Closer than I like. Okay. I like to leave a little visual space between them. That's just my own taste. It'll let you crowd them. Even if it still shows yellow, it'll let you place it. Okay, so let's drop off the one loose one I have. We'll have to let it collect more super alloy anyway. We have plenty of circuits at least. But at this rate, we still need more, to be honest, because you use up quite a few of them. Water before we go. Actually, we need to get a battery. Got a little ahead of myself there. That's why we made a second one, though. There may not be a second wreck, but there often is. So we're gonna go continue that search. Some walls it lets you climb and some walls it doesn't. It's not really obvious which ones those are. We just gotta look for debris, basically. There may even be an underground portion to this area. We're kind of near the far wall. We also have to take a peek at the center, too, because they're not always on the outskirts. I just like to do one pass on the outside and then one quick pass on the center. And we don't have to 100% each portal, like we can make a lot of portals. But, you know, doesn't hurt to look around a bit. And sometimes they're neat. Like, I want to say that they probably handcrafted these areas too. It just randomly selects one of them. They handcraft all the planets. It would make sense if they just added more of these into the rotation each time they update it. I don't know that definitively or anything though. But like that, one of the ones we went to looked like it had to have been made by hand though. Like it had this whole ginormous like wreck you couldn't even enter. Like it was all decorative. That place looked cool. One of these walls will let me up. There we go. Want to get a vantage. See. We're almost all the way around the back end, so no sign of another wreck so far. Oh, you see treasure. Take that. What you got? Money. Okay. Different treasure. Well, we've done a full loop of the outside. Let's do one of the inside and see if there's something else that we could see. Otherwise, this may have just been a one wreck show. Looking like it. Okay, then we'll just call it there and go ahead and head back and organize. Well, it seemed like it wanted to climb that at first, then it gave up. Which way does let me up? Is it you? Are you? Yep, that works. Okay. Let's just bring everything. Just take a couple of trips with super alloys. Oh, actually, we don't have that many. Nope, we still have the right pattern. Okay. Alright. So where are our drones? Are they just chilling at home? Let's find out. Because we might need to make more drones. That might be the actual issue. Let's see what it says. How many drones did we have going? 6 altogether. So yeah, 6 ain't gonna do it. We need more drones. What is the recipe again? Well, I didn't really want to do it this way, but we do have plenty of super alloy. Yep, we'll pick it up in a second. I'm sure the drones will move some of it upstairs, maybe. Oh, not yet, actually. Okay. I'm gonna put some of that aside so I don't have to go as far to get to it. Okay, now we need rockets. What was the other component? It was explosive powder, that's right. Okay. I'm sure we got some of that scattered about. Definitely have to go fishing for it, though. It's gonna be in the next batch of organization I do. We just didn't get there yet. Okay. I don't need them all in my pocket right this second. We'll be back for those. Okay, so that's the first batch. Let's go get our explosive and rockets. Okay. Well, that will take our supply from 6 to 18, so that'll be just a few more of these guys running around. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and build some more of these with our rest of our supplies. And then we will set up the next room. And since we're holding on to them, we can start the next one as well. But we definitely don't have enough to currently finish it. Tell me we've got a couple super alloys now. Cool. We can do 2 more and then we'll be out of circuits. So that just means we gotta go and do more wrecks. So the cycle will continue for a little bit. Now we can set up the next cycle of this. Okay. So this is going to be my processed things room. Then we won't have to go looking for these anymore. So the next thing we can do is set one up for rockets, because rockets are also something we use a lot of. So. I remembered it was actually called bacteria sample, so let's make it full, I guess. Okay, what else would we want in this? While we're going down this particular plan. We can consider fabric in the smart fabric to be manufactured, because you do have to make it normally. We just haven't been getting it that way. Alright, then what else do we want in here? We could put silk in here. It's kind of a material. I guess explosives can work in here too. I guess the last one on this row we'll set up as the batteries. Okay, so we're gonna go and get some food and then we will come back up for another round. Now with this should be the vast majority of the nonsense we have in here. So we do need a place for methane and for nitrogen to be. All right, cartridge. Okay, and then we're gonna... Might as well make one for oxygen as well. Is it... capsule? Then we'll make a spot for water bottles. Went a little faster than my fingers. Okay. How many spots do we have left? 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 more items. I guess the fertilizers are going to be 3 of them. And then the explosive powder. Now we got 4 more to go. Oh right, we didn't make a spot for circuit boards, did we? Make more sense to... I guess it's fine. Doesn't really matter. Don't want to move all the things down just to make it where my mind wants it right now. If it bothers me enough later, I'll consider it. So 3 is kind of a weird number, so we gotta consider what we'd want. That would only be 3. I guess we could have a repository for access cards. You can't set one up for blueprints though, apparently. Unless we wanted to manually do it. Which we might. Who knows? We might end up needing to make more things with blueprints eventually. They might add more things to the game. And I guess flares are another constructible. Okay. That'll do for that. Alright, did all those original ones get completely filled up? Let's just take a look. They sure did. For the most part. Okay. So basically what I'm gonna do is trim and down some of these rows a little bit. It's not gonna all be able to go away, but you know, certainly trim things down. As you can see, a lot of these are mostly empty, so it's definitely working. There we go. Look at how much nicer that is. We're gonna have to manually bring our blueprints over, but there aren't that many, so. Nice. You can actually take things out of these that we know will go to a good place. If we don't want them to fill up this stuff anymore. We could just go put it in any of these depositories and it will sort life out. Alright. So that's most of those ones sorted out as well. Okay. So then we're gonna end up with a third section after we do all these. We're gonna have a section that actually makes things. I don't think we did it, but we can also set up a new portal. So we are gonna actually make a few more. How much osmium do I have upstairs, actually? Plenty. And the other one was obsidian. Do I have enough to do 4? I sure do. Cool. Bam. Alright, then we are all good to go for another exploring adventure. Oh, actually, kind of. We had a couple too many. Grab our battery and our 3 explosives. You never know if the wrecks will have things to explode. It's about a 50-50 so far. Okay, so we're in the middle this time. That's a little unusual. So we'll start with the north wall and start working around. Got treasure right off the bat. Sign of a wreck, but we are getting treasure still, so that's fine. You know what? I actually have a plan. We can carry even the seeds, because now that we have organization for it, there's a way to get it to unload stuff as we find it. Oh no, we're at the south part of the level. Nothing yet. More treasure, though. I do have a plan, though. Let's get a vantage up here. Oh, there was treasure. What am I getting caught on? That was weird. That was kind of janky, I won't lie. I certainly didn't see anything I was caught on. I see a wreck. It's on the north side, I think that's a wreck. There might be more than one, though. So I guess I went to the other side of the ridge first, and not the side that the wreck was on. Go figure. It's okay, we would have wanted to make a circuit anyway, so it's absolutely fine. Okay, let's set down our truck. Bam, bam. Oh, okay. So when we go in here, you can actually configure it to supply everything now. Just like the other ones. And now as we load this thing up, I think our drones will even come through the portal to work on it. Yeah, see, they came by and stole, like, a good portion of that. Right off from the truck. So we don't have to worry about our truck getting anywhere near as full as before. So, we can pretty much grab anything we think we want. Oh, nice, we got a extra access card again. Because we're grabbing more things, this will take a couple more trips, but eventually we'll just start having our boxes full at home, and there are just things we won't have to bring back, period. Because you don't really need more than like one box of anything. This one didn't have any treasure in here. Unfortunate. Oh, there's the access card that automatically spawns. So yeah, the other one was just extra, like I suspected. Didn't go anywhere important. We're probably gonna have to actually drop off before we actually fully explore that corner too, so let's go work our way back. Was this the entrance? It sure was. Okay. time's been a little light on circuits, hasn't it? Honestly, we might have to be a little bickier than I'm being, so... Or we might just not even have enough drones, so yeah. That is an explosives path, I did see that. But we're gonna keep the same exploration pattern. Follow the wall and you'll go to all the places. So I'll be a little pickier moving this way now. Got that one already sorted. I was checking for blueprints, basically. Yep, we got this one. Cool. Okay, then we have sorted this area out. That was a dead end. I see the access door. There's a lot of tables in here. We don't really need tables, so it's fine. I don't think this side opens even with power because it's broken, but that's a statue. Yeah, all the containers are gonna be empty if they're not treasure. I guess they didn't want to confuse people by having to look in every small container. Which makes sense. Got the power on. We can go pop upstairs again and see if I was right. Nope, it opened. Take the rare seeds. Don't care much about the unrare seeds. You might actually have to do 2 passes on this particular wreck. There's been a lot of good stuff. We haven't even reached the access door. Nope, we're probably gonna make a second pass and get the good stuff after this, but for now... And that's what we're carrying for now, I guess. God dang, there's just so many. Alright, we're gonna have to come back for it. Because we completely filled up our truck, right? And have to go unfill it. Yep. I mean, the drones are doing their best. Like, it does show that some of them are being carried by drones, but definitely not as quickly as we need, so we'll give them a hand. There's to show you 18 drones, still not enough. Now we can undo these again. I mean, it's a bit counterintuitive to put them down when we just tore them all down, but it's faster to do it this way, so it's the way I'm gonna do it. We can go top off our crystals and then we'll go in and help it out. No, this is an extra, so we'll put that away. Tree. 1, 2, tree. 1, 2. That should be good. Cool. Super alloy store. I'm not gonna go chasing it down though. We're good on super alloy currently. This one's gonna be a little bit more complicated. I'll let this sort it out. Be shaking for a little bit. That's not great. Now there are still things that don't have spots, so we will still have to sort those out. We need more circuits for that. Where did those tier 2, no, tree barks go? There we go. Better beehives. Ahoy. Awesome. Oh, we're gonna take another couple minute break, and then we will go ahead and finish out that wreck. Come back for another round of organization, and things are gonna really shape up. See you all in a moment.